I want to know why they killing Jack Harlow. They calling him tone deaf. They calling him all type of shit. Should I just go to Twitter? That'd probably be the best way, right? Just go to Twitter. See what they saying on here real quick. Cause they've been giving him shit from him pretty much. Oh my god, they pretty much been giving him shit over this album because of the clip that's been going around him saying, "I got blacker," and I think it got just put out of context of how he said it. I do want to look at that real quick as well. I'm just trying to run down some things and see what we got here on the Twitter, on the feed. Charlie Kirk Franklin. Yeah, the top names. Okay, so Charlie Kirk Franklin, Brian McWhite, Stevie Wonderbread, Jay Nilla, D'Angelo. D'Angelo is crazy. Christopher Brown. Oh, okay. Chris Brown, Christopher Brown. Most definitely not Yakab Kwale. Music Snow Child, Snow Allegro, De La Soap. De La Soap, a good one. De La Soap is a good one. Remy Sham. Remy Sham. Vanilla Rice. Vanilla Rice. Lazy. Common Sensible. Scott's Torch. A Tribe Called Men. Yo, they have been flaming him though all over this damn clip.
Arguable. I'm saying you didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into
black music.
Yeah. Deeper into black. Yeah. So was that conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds?
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because you like pushing that boundary, that line?
I think I love black music. I love the sound of black music.
Who among us?
Yeah, I love the sound of black music.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found. And of course, it appealed to me to do something that I felt like at a time when there's plenty of people expecting me to take some of the routes y'all are taking.
Yep.
To take the route that not only might not be expected, but is also the one I genuinely want to take. So all the stars aligned in that way for me, to be honest. I'm not going to pretend like what you're talking about, I was like, I guess you're right. I knew that there were multiple things appealing about this route, but I also came to the decision, I'm proud to say, off of what feels good in my ear. Mm-hmm. I love R&B music. I love the sound of soft, intimate, melodic music. So
yeah,
I want to be understood. I want to write melodies that invite people to sing along.
And see, that's the other key thing about R&B though, is sometimes it's misunderstood. So I get where you're coming. I get where you're going, but art is not meant to be understood. Let me always say that. Art is not meant to be understood. It's meant for you to have your own interpretation of it and your own relevancy to it or relation to it, but it's not always meant to be understood. So even though I get your intent of I want to be understood, and I think that's where when I listen to this album, we're gonna listen to a couple of joints right now, matter of fact, right? Because when I listen to the album, just even watching like the first video right here, and I'm saying to myself, this nigga is walking down the same block that RZA was going to play the chess man. Remember that in Wu-Tang? This nigga is walking down the same block that RZA was going to play the chess nigga. So I was saying to myself, all right, I see where you're going with this. I see why they calling you tone deaf. Because you already got, okay, this is very, listen, when I heard what the album was going to be called, and it was like Monica, and everybody was like, yo, come on now, bro, my nigga. And everybody knew that he was going to be going like the black route with the album, just off him calling it Monica, and then him having like the faded look on the album cover, him calling it Monica, and everybody was like, bruh, you trying to say my nigga? You trying to say my nigga, bruh? And then I was like, all right, I have a feeling this entire album, before I listened to anything, I was like, this entire album is going to sound very eclectic, and it's going to sound very Jamiroquai mixed with a little bit of, you know, Afrocentric R&B, maybe rap, right? I was like, cool. Let me give it a listen. And I was like, all right. Now he's showing his depiction of Monica. I'm like, all right, Jack, let's see where you going with this. However, tread lightly.
All I wanna do is get some time alone with you the way you want to, baby girl. Find somewhere that we can walk around together, see, cause I don't want you by yourself. You put up your hair and pick out what you wanna wear. I'm coming, won't you say the word? We can call it when you're ready to. Show me what you really wanna do.
Now, the melody is cool. The melody is all right. And I also like the whole, see, what people don't understand with this album, right? I think the older crowd gave it more of a, even the black crowd, I guess, some of the young black crowd, gave it more of a side eye than they should have on first listen. Not even on first listen, just off the, who take it with a grain of salt, because the young generation now is very much into like the coffee shop lo-fi vibe music. So this is right up their alley, especially since we're also in a time now where you also have to think, you know, interracial relationships are a thing. Like, people need to not be living in the 1950s and 1960s and just learn to accept those things. Like, even in the city I'm now, it's like, it's damn near frowned upon if you were a white girl. It's like, what the hell? It's like, we not in the damn 70s no more, like, or 60s. Like, and I just don't understand. I will never understand it. I will never understand it. So I'm getting, like I said, where he's going in these different lengths of this, of the music already. The only thing I was really, you know, skeptical on was, is he going to stay this the whole album, or is he going to rear off and going to different avenues of this eclectic lo-fi sound? That's where I said,
I wish I could trade places with that fence. I want to be the one that you lean against.
Now that line right there, I was like, okay, was this that? I don't know how artistic that line was. I wish I could trade places with your face. I don't know any man that wish he could trade places with a woman's face. I'm just being very honest when I say that. I don't know too many guys that would say that to a woman. Now I've known that Jack Harlow supposedly has the bitches. He gets the lines or whatnot, but that was one of the corniest shits you could have ever fucking said to somebody. I wish I could trade places with your face. What the fuck do you mean? Dude.
Can make it so you maintain in a sense. Talk to me till you're fully convinced. I wish I could trade places with that lamppost. I like the way you lean on that damn post.
Okay, there you go. That's more like it. That's smoother.
I could be the handrail that you put your hands on. All I wanna do is get some time alone with you the way you want to, baby girl. Find somewhere that we can walk around together, see, cause I don't want you by yourself. put up your hair and pick out what you wanna wear. I'm coming, won't you say the word?
See, the only thing about this, right, is, and I had talked about this when he was first releasing the album. I said, though, J. Cole got these niggas wanting to make music again and get back in the studio. But then I was like, well, damn, niggas don't want to rap no more. Ain't that, you know, I was like, niggas don't want to rap no more. And sure enough, this just goes to show what I was saying. Niggas don't want to rap no more. I mean, he's not a nigga, but you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to rap no more. Besides J. Cole, right? What other rap albums come out this year? Or shit, for the past, I want to say damn near almost a year now. Can you really name a good rap album that came out in you know what I'm saying, like an actual album release? Not even so much someone released a project or released a mixtape type shit. But they put out an album, had a rollout type shit. I haven't heard it but J. Cole in the past year. So I'm like, damn, is it really over? That's just starting to feel like it's really over. Sheree Purnell, what's going on? West, y'all. Yes, y'all. Juju, what's going on? What's going on? I ain't seen you in a minute here, Juju. What's going on with you? Yeah, I don't know where music's going nowadays. I just it feels surreal how it just feels like it's in its dying days, even hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like it's in its completely dying days, unfortunately. And it's just nothing we can do about it. And I know the conversation will be all hip hop been dead. But then, like I said, you got my dude here and went Jamiroquai on us. He was one of the only new rappers that was actually making a scene for himself, or should I say making a name for himself. White boy, of course, but it's over. It's over. He's the new Drake thing. That whole ship has sailed now. The Jack Harlow's the new Drake to take the crown or whatever. And you saw Drake did a video with him trying to pass the crown with him at the Kentucky Derby little event center, and no, it just didn't switch over. It didn't switch over. And usually when a torch passing happens, like, for example, Snoop Dogg passing the torch to Kendrick Lamar, Kendrick took that bitch and ran far. He ran far. Certain niggas get the torch. Jay-Z supposedly passed the torch to Cole. Nigga ran far. Drake passed the torch to this nigga. He just stood there and looked at him. Where am I supposed to go? And this is where he went.
We can call it when you're ready to. Show me what you really want to do.
This is where that nigga went. So I'm listening to the rest of the album. And I said, okay, like I said, I hope.
Gotta walk away. Even though you're lonesome. Giving my love up. Even though you want some. Wanna see you stay. I'll be the one you're moving on from.
We did. We definitely did have a good 50 years. We definitely did have a good 50 years. But see how rock is still going on? Rock done had a good 75. Maybe more. Like, why all the other genres is getting I mean, like, why we just died? We just withered out like the plant that never got watered no more.
My love, even though you want some. Sleeping on your own, huh? Staying to yourself, huh? Working on your own projects. Searching on yourself, huh? Checking in the hotels, making all your own money. Gotta walk away, even though you're lonesome. Giving my love, even though you want some. First time I laid eyes on you would've been a wrong time to approach. I could tell you had a strong mind, so I'ma wait, but I couldn't wait a long time. Looking at you while you walk by, somehow now suddenly you are alive. Ever seen a thing about it, wanna talk about? Never saw how it all could've gone down. Hell till now, I just thought by. I guess you gotta walk away, even though you're lonesome.
And I was like, okay, this song sound like the last one. Like it sound like the last one. All right. Is he gonna switch the vibe up? This is when I started asking myself. I was like, okay, you don't need song 2. I was like, it's fine. Sometimes the intro and the second song sound like, I'm like, that's okay. And then this came on. And I was like, did he just sit in the studio for like 2 days with the same nigga with the same guitar in the same corner? Cause this album is starting to sound like a nigga just staring out the window with the raindrops hitting it. And he just staring out the window like he got some pussy. And shorty just, you know what I mean? This whole album, this what this whole album is starting to, you know what? I'm gonna let some more of it play. And like I said, this whole album just started to sound like a nigga that got, you know what I'm saying, ghosted and was depressed after he got some good pussy. And that pussy just never hit him back. That's what this album was starting to sound like. Like he met her on the street, got some, she ain't never returned.
You don't wanna rush, that's fine, okay. I'll let you decide what's not okay.
Look, the first goddamn line of the third song, I'm like, you don't want to rush this out, okay? Like he just sound mad as hell. Like, goddamn, I ain't sure want to be in love, man. Nigga, damn.
Not okay. Sick of meeting people that you find okay. Invites come, you say I'm okay. I'm okay.
Like Life of a Sneaker Martin, trust me, I know he is no Jamiroquai. Jamiroquai got some fire. Jamiroquai got some fire on the low. I don't know. People don't know about Jamiroquai like that. They only know about the one song, Future Made Out Virtual Insanity. They know about just that. They don't know about real Jamiroquai.
Loving you's a question. I think about coming your direction. I think about wanting your affection. I think about you. Glad we got an ocean in between us, otherwise emotion will keep creeping up. Don't know how to cope when I think about you.
See what I'm saying? It sound the first 3 songs. I already see the story of what this is. It's a good idea. I feel like I get it. Like I said, I get the project. It's a cool little idea. But then by this song, the 4th one, right? I was like, nigga, get out the window. Get your ass out the window. It done stop raining. It might be a little cloudy outside, but it's got warm outside. Get your ass outside, go to the store or something. The nigga been sitting in the corner with the guitar for the past 2 hours. Get out and go to the go somewhere. Go to the mall, something. This bitch ain't coming back. This whole vibe right here sound like the nigga depressed at the, you know, the nigga that's always depressed at the bar. He just always looking down. Ain't got a phone to look at. He just looking down at the whole granite of the wood at the bar. Just been staring at that bitch in thought. Just keep picking up the drink. Yeah, hit me with another one. That nigga done got hit about 20 times on his tab that he ain't gonna pay for a week. And he just there. Drinking. That's what this vibe sound like right now. The nigga, pick your head up.
You're my winter, she's my summer. One comes round, I crave the other. At first, there's no cause for concern.
Only one jam. What's going on?
Time elapses, passions emerge. It comes on the radio every time.
See, like I said, I get it. You doing the coffee shop lo-fi rap vibe. I understand. Not even rap. This is just depression and harmony. That's what this is. Depression and harmony. What was the next joint right here? So all right. So now we have My Winter. And this is where I wanted to kick something. This is where I wanted to kick something over. Cause I'm like, nigga, this album only 9 songs.
My love, you'll find trouble if you wait for me. Won't be long.
So you got a minute of a whole other nigga singing as your one track in the middle of this shit. This is one whole track by itself. Move along. It's just one nigga singing that ain't him. I said, Jack, now you pissing me off. Now you starting to insult my intelligence, Jack. And I was like, okay, all of my friends, all right, now the nigga done went outside. I saw the name. I was like, yeah, he done gotten his good vibe. And then it started raining again. And the nigga went back in the house. I said, Jack, you can't even call yourself Jack. This just sounds like Harlow. This is just Harlow. Where's Jack at? Where the fuck is Jack at? Bring Jack the fuck back. Who is this nigga you didn't become? This is just Harlow. This ain't Jack. This is just Harlow. This shit sound depressing.
All of my friends tell me I tend to come on way too strong, way too fast, I'm way too gone. All of my friends say I keep falling in love.
You know the friend that call you all the time, right? They always got a relationship problem. Well, matter of fact, I'll give you a better example, right? The baby mother that don't never leave the baby daddy. Always got some drama, right? Always got some shit going on in their relationship, but they just won't leave each other the fuck alone. And every time you done told the person, right, they done vented to you about everything. They done did every possible thing to this person. The way you saying, yo, just leave them. Just get with somebody else. Just get with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You can move on. And that person just never moved the fuck on to the point you just saying, fuck it. They gonna be stubborn. Just let their ass be stubborn.
Way too often telling me slow down and be cautious. All I know is this time's different.
This time's different. That's what you all say. This time is different. No, the fuck it ain't. He gonna fuck up again next week. He gonna fuck up again listen, he gonna keep fucking up and you gonna keep going back. And then vice versa, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. You telling Shorty, yo, you telling your homie, yo, dog, she ain't gonna change. Yeah, dog, but I love her. Know what I'm saying? I love her. I know how she be doing me, but know what I'm saying? I love her. I love my baby mother. I never let her go. That's what this shit sound like to me. It's like, nigga, let it go.
Let's just call it intuition.
Now, mind you, right? I said this album is 9 songs. Nigga, it's 3 left after this. We up to song 6. We up to song 6 already in this bitch. Jack, really? Really?
Equinox is more
Really,
than an
Harlow?
SUV.
This what the fuck you done gave me? I kept trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. I was like, I ain't gonna listen to it. I know he did good on it. And then I hear this shit. I'm like, has the nigga with the guitar left at all? I'm like, you paid this nigga to just sit in the corner and play depressing sounds to you all day long in the same apartment. Why? Just why? You know what? Like I said, we on song 7. We just on song 7. This is what this album sound like. This is what I envision this album like. This entire album sound like Eddie Murphy holding the sheets. After that morning he woke up and said, damn. She left me. He's smelling the sheets. Shit. I must have her. I must have her. Man, ain't never had no pussy like that. I must have her. Jack, she ain't coming back. She ain't coming back. This was this was the I done got left shamefully. I done got left shamefully in this picture right here. This whole album sounded like Eddie Murphy holding the sheets. That's what it sounded like to me whenever I listen to this Jack Harlow album. The nigga that got ghosted. And you don't really hear about that too much in music, so I respect that part too, that aspect. You don't really hear about the dude that got ghosted. I'm like against the grain. I'm like, yeah, maybe he got mad. You know what I'm saying?
You're looking at me, but you're still not listening.
And then I hear this same goddamn guitar again.
Acting like you don't feel nothing. Baby, I just wanna spend time with you. While you gone?
Nigga, you can't spend no time with somebody that ain't never showed back up. Like I said, we had song 8 and he's still waiting for this bitch to come back. And that's when you heard the intro record to the last song is this, which y'all heard me play in the beginning. With a nigga just walking past her crib where she used to stay at. She done moved away. She went past moving on from the nigga. She done moved away from the neighborhood and left. So you done got some pussy, been waiting for her to return your one text message for a week. She done moved completely away from your ass and just never returned your call, your text, no nothing. As I said, this whole album is Eddie Murphy holding the sheets. It's an alright concept though. I think he trolling us with this album. Possibly, very possibly elevator shit. Definitely elevator music. I could definitely hear this one in the elevator.
Maybe I'll get at you when my life gets slow.
That's holding music right there. That's cold waiting holding music right there. That's they don't put you on hold. Please hold.
I'll be understanding if you change your name.
Customer service will put you on your hold. Love who I'm becoming. What's going on? Yeah, bootleg Remy Shan. That's what that was. Okay, so I was wondering what that name was. Sneaker Mama. I was wondering. He's a white Canadian neo soul artist back in the early 2000s. Yo, you know what's crazy? I was today years old finding out John B was actually white. I didn't know that. I had to look it up. I was like, man, he's trying to be John B and not look. I was like, wait, John B white? I didn't know he was white. I didn't know. I always thought he was black. I always thought John B was black. Like, you see this picture here, you don't think of it. Look, I saw this back in the day, right? When I was a teenager, I thought John B was one of them, I'm saying, Spanish kids from the Bronx that just had some soul to him, that could sing. You know what I'm saying? Don't he look like a Bronx Latino? John B looked like a Bronx Latino back then. Then I see this nigga here. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? When you went from John Leguizamo to Bruce Springsteen on me, I'm like, where the fuck did he go? I'm like, this ain't John B. It's Jesus. Who did this ain't? What the? This how? How could you have fooled me all this time? I'm like, maybe I was just in the dark. Because I didn't know you were Brian McWhite. I didn't know. Like I said, I today years old. Yes, I love John B too. But I had no idea that Nilla was white. I didn't know. I didn't know. Had to look at him. I was like, this fake John B. Jack Harlow. I look up John B. White. I said, wait, what? John B. is white. I'm like, I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. My whole childhood a lie. I know how my mama feel with Jay-Z. My childhood a lie. My childhood is a lie. His wife is black. It better be. She better be. Shit. She better be. Let me see. All right. But yeah, that was my review of the Jack Harlow album. Because like I said, they've been killing this fool on Twitter. They was killing this fool on Twitter. I don't know if y'all heard the names we ran down. Charlie Kirk Franklin, Brian McWhite, Stevie Wonderbread, Jay Nilla, D'Angelo, Christopher Brown, most definitely not Jacob Kweli, Music Snow Child, Snow Allegro. This one still got me. De La Soap, Remy Sham, Vanilla Rice, Lazy, Common Sensible, Scott's Torch. Out the Scott's Torch was crazy. A Tribe Called Meh. I'm Vanilla, baby.
John saying you didn't retreat.
Oh, because he said he becoming blacker. He loves black music. That's what I'm saying. Everybody forgets Jack Harlow's roots, man. It's a kid from Kentucky. Jack Harlow, a kid from Kentucky that just loved black music. Cut the kid a little bit of slack, but I get where you was going, Mr. Harlow. I get where you was going with your album.